Alright, welcome back. I am Durin the Hermit. We're playing Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl with the Starter Pack 2017 mod. And as I come into the game, all the Freedom guys here are alarmed by something. I'm not entirely sure what, but, well, it's none of my business. Anyway, I'm here in the army warehouses. And I think today, instead of continuing on with the main story quest, I think I'm going to handle one of these side quests. I'm going to get this Bulldog 6. Maybe do another side quest or two. So, the game wants me to find a cook here in the warehouse's base. Those of you familiar with the game, you know that it's totally unnecessary, but I'm just going to kind of give a walkthrough for anybody who may be unfamiliar with this. Oh, is this actually Skinflint? That's the trader from whom I was going to buy some vodka and use it to proceed with the quest. But he's alarmed by something, and I'm not entirely sure what. Let's come over here and see if there's something going on. Is there maybe an enemy over here that spawned inside Freedom Base or something? Maybe like a, I don't know, a poltergeist or something? I don't know. Anything? Doesn't look like it. Well, whatever. That's one of the aspects of the glitchy Stalker engine. The AI will sometimes get spooked and just be panicky. Other times it will be totally blissfully unaware of what's going on around it. And yeah, 2007, folks. Alright, stock up on equipment. What do you have here, Skinflint? You got a vodka for me. He's got a vodka. Yeah, friggin'. Whatever. I'm still holding onto my two Venturas. I expect one of them will eventually get worn down, and then I'll just swap over to the other one. Alright, maybe I can buy a couple random vodkas off some other stalkers. You basically need to get, if I recall correctly, you need to get the chef drunk in order to get the information you need on him. You have anything? No. It's Max. He's part of another quest. I should have planned ahead. Should have planned ahead, stalkers. Let this be a lesson to you. Keep vodka on you at all times. No. No, he's got an energy drink. Uh-huh. I'll buy a vodka from you. And one of the two of these guys up here also has a vodka. No. And that's the head of Freedom. I can tell him about the dutiers that are at the base outside of Freedom Camp. But that starts a quest that I'm just not willing to start yet. So I'm going to ignore it. And I will return to it later. If at all. I may not actually even complete everything there is to do in this run-through. There is a lot. I will definitely be doing some side quests. But not all of them. Nope. Nope. If all these guys is able to rustle up 2 bottles of vodka. That's kind of sad, stalkers. It's kind of sad, stalkers. 2 bottles of vodka. I'm going to make one last look here in the actual building itself. There's a part where there's just a ton of food lying around. And so I'm going to see if boxes break open. I'm going to see if any of those consumables include vodka. Why are you in the door, dude? Why are you in the door? No, diet sausage and bread, no vodka. Back here is a million tourist delights. No vodka. You know, whatever. Let's see if I can get drunk with him anyway. Maybe 2 is enough. Who knows? And he's already drunk. So the dialogue itself is kind of nonsense. Ah, there you go. Let's have a drink. There's the option. Cheers. One more. Ah, go ahead and drink. Yes, drink more. Drink more. And then see if now I have the conversation option about the Bulldog 6. Oh, whatever. Anyway, if I had more vodka, I can continue getting him drunk, and eventually I can ask him about the grenade launcher. And he mentions that there's one over here in the village. And I want to go over to the Bloodsucker village anyway. There is a stash waiting for me. That is my loot, damn it, and I am going to go collect. I wonder if I even need this many endurance artifacts right now. There's a lot of radiation in the Bloodsucker village, but this might be enough. I'll keep it for now. I really enjoy being able to sprint indiscriminately across the map. Let's scan the area real quick. There's a little valley with a couple neutral stalkers in there. One of them is, what's his face? Wolf? Wolf, I think, from Cordon Village, or Fox, or Wolf, Fox. Somebody. He's one of the first guys to give me a quest. Not Sidorovich, he was actually outside the bunker, but Wolf, I think it was Wolf. Alright, let's come over in here. There should be 3 guys, yeah, there they are. 3 guys on the outskirts here in this village. Hey guys, how you doing? What's so bad about this place? Bloodsuckers in the village. Alright. Job to go kill out some bloodsuckers. I will do that. I just quick saved a second ago, but whatever. Alright. Generally, there's 3 to 4 bloodsuckers in the village. I'm going to go through it kind of cautiously. There he goes. Get back here. Get over here. Shotgun shuffle. Catch me if you can, bloodsucker. I wasted a shell there at the end, but that's alright. Not bad. He got a couple hits in on me. Nothing too bad. Alright. Let's check out this building. Where he came out of. Nothing here. Level geometry corpses. Not actually lootable. But we're used to that by now, aren't we? Alright. Check out this next house. Anything here? Nada there. And nothing there. First 2 buildings are clear. I think I can actually get into the attic of 1 or 2 of those, but I'll worry about that later. You can also wind up with some psi mutants in this village as well. It gets kind of tricky. Ah, here's the other one. Oh, don't freeze up on me like that. Run in circles to reload. Another reason endurance artifacts are so handy. There. I've referred to it as the shotgun shuffle a couple times. Alright, let's go down here. What do we have here? What's all this in the corner? Medkits? Medkits are nice. What is that beast? Aha. And there is the grenade launcher. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. On the other hand, I am now overweight. And it spawned another bloodsucker upstairs. Where are you, pal? Nice. Again, you got a few more hits on me. My suit is taking some damage, but it's keeping me protected at least. That's good. Well, so that's the bulldog. There's also a nest of bloodsuckers to kill. Oh, did I already do it? I already did it, apparently. Or not. Let's come over here and check out this stash. Task updated, kill the bloodsuckers? I guess that was them. Let's go in and get this stash here in this house first. Is that it? It is. Come on. Okay. Some stuff. Nothing very super special or nothing. I heard you. I heard you. Nice, there was one more. Alright. A SIG? I don't need it. I just don't need any more loot. Especially stuff that's not in perfect condition. I don't need that gun anymore. I have my endgame guns. I'm going to be using 9x39 ammo pretty much exclusively. Let's see. Spring artifact. Huh. Bloodsucker body, I believe, is not there in vanilla. Not too heavily loaded. You are in perfect condition, however. Honestly, I don't need this. That doesn't really do much for my weight. Whatever, I'll eat some food. There. A perfect condition gun I can take back and sell. There's a chest here, nothing in it till I get stash coordinates. Alright. This was a nice little foray into the Bloodsucker village. Hope you all enjoyed it, watching me get a few whacks in my face. And I started getting a hang of it there at the end. It's really all just a matter of timing. I was finding that if I stood still, let him come into a strike range, and then move just as they began the attack animation, I found it was a lot more effective. It's like he started to strike me, but then I moved outside his range. That's the way to go. Hey, buddy, I slaughtered those beasts. Now go see Skinflint. Alright. Oh, yeah, Skinflint originally starts that quest. Alright. Well, even though I'm overloaded, it doesn't look like my endurance is going down too quick. Do I have any more endurance? No, I don't have any more endurance artifacts. That's okay. If need be, I can always drink an energy drink to kind of get my stamina back up to full. I got a couple of them. But in reality, I'd rather save those for emergencies. When I'm being chased by a pack of dogs or more than a bloodsucker at a time. But in Shadow Chernobyl, other than the Psi mutants, there's no real stronger melee mutant than the Bloodsucker. In the later games, you get a couple other ones. You get like the Chimera, that's just a monster. Like combines the leap attack of a Snork with the viciousness of a Bloodsucker and the stupid durability of a wild boar. More reasonable mods make them, well, easier to kill naturally, but in vanilla things were a little tanky. Hey, Skinflint. Took care of those bloodsuckers. Was it? It was average. Oh, cool, he gave me a crystal. Thank you, Skinflint. Hey, buy this from me. Oh, it's only 400 rubles. Nothing. Not even worth it. I don't need that many health packs. And, I don't need a stone flower. On the other hand, look at this spring. That's one of the top tier artifacts, but I never use it. 2 crystals minus 30 radiation, and urchin minus 30 radiation. Oh. I might sell off one of the urchins. The plus 100% bleeding, in my opinion, is a lot worse than the minus 18 endurance. Yeah, I'll sell one of the urchins. Not that I really need it. But I'm going to bring this bulldog back to Back to duty. That'll complete this side mission here. I don't need a gun out. Alright, then when I get back, I think I'll start doing a couple more side missions for duty as well. I could just proceed north and continue on with the main story of the game, but messing around with some of the side missions is just a great way to go back and it's a great reason to go back and revisit some of the maps that you've already done. And after having completed the storyline portions of each map as you progress through the game, the A-Life, the artificial intelligence, has, from what I understand, I think it's that it has fewer constraints. It can wander around and make its own decisions completely freely without the restrictions of the story quests, the story scripting up to that point. I believe there's some stuff up there, but I don't need it. I mean, just look at my rubles, 250,000 rubles. I don't really need to buy anything else. I'll probably be going north with either this suit or another one I'll buy just like it. But eventually I will be getting the top tier armor, the Bulat. See those shadow glitches there at the corner of the screen? That's an artifact from having a wide field of view in this game. I haven't done much to tweak any of the lighting settings in this game. There's probably a lot I could do. I do see the occasional glitches, shimmering. It's definitely not perfect, but it's a big step over what vanilla offers. Alright. Drink some of my tea while this is loading. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a few side quests. Certainly not a very robust showing of side quests, because there are a lot. And a lot of them repeat, and a lot of them kind of ask for the same sort of thing, but a lot of the more interesting ones, especially for like duty, generally revolve around finding somebody's weapon or finding this or that. And they generally lead you to see some of the unique weapons in the game. A few of which I already have, and if you remember earlier episodes I mentioned that's why I was stashing them and holding on to them. But, and then a few other ones require me to travel to certain points around the map, like in Army Warehouse, the map I was just on, and the top left corner, the northwestern corner, there is a duty outpost. Not duty. A bunch of mercenaries, a mercenary outpost. And in the original design for the game, that would have led you to the Dead City branch of the story, but that was cut before release. Make sure it's... Pretty sure they'll let me in. The first time I walked in here, I forgot to talk to them. They just started gunning me down. I just stood there, just like, Durr. Alright. Let's talk to Veronin.
What are you, deaf? What are you here?
I'm coming right up to you, dude. Here's the Bulldog. And he gave me a PSC 9MD Universal Protection Suit. It's basically a duty version of the SIVA suit. I might hold on to it. I might do it as a backup when this suit gets a little too beat up. But he has other jobs. Find the enhanced rifle. Alright, I'm up for it. Yep, there's the Mercs. And he's going to give me another VSS Ventura. Sweet, I'll have 3 of them. I'm up for it. Good. Alright, so we're going to go north, and I believe we're going to kill north. I don't want to make assumptions. Find the enhanced rifle. There it is. Right there in the northwest corner of Army Warehouses. So I just came back down here, so I'm going to head back up there. And that's a sniper version of the TRS or the whatever it is. I don't remember. Oh yeah. The duty suit is weighing me down. So to compare... Yeah, I believe it has the same stats as the SIVA suit. Which means it's got a couple things that are slightly weaker than this. Most important for my tastes are the lower bulletproof cap and explosion resistance. Alright. Deposit you. Save you for later. I don't need nearly so much of this ammo right now. And I don't need all of these grenades. Ooh, I might want something that has a grenade launcher, though. Ooh, that's tricky. I may want a grenade launcher. Oh, I'm going to have to think about it. I'll think about it while I'm doing this mission. Leave behind a lot of this because I don't need all of it. I'm now rethinking whether or not that's going to be my endgame weapon. Underbarrel grenade launchers are so nice, and there's some for... There's one for the NATO weapons, and there's one for the Eastern Bloc weapons, like the Kalashnikovs and all that. And having access to an underbarrel grenade launcher is just such an advantage, especially near the end game. Well, I'll think about it. I got these side quests to do to think about it. Because a lot of the end game, there's not so many mutants in the very final sections of the game. It's really fighting a lot of bad guys, a lot of the monolith soldiers. I'll think about it. They're a lot of fun. But really, I mostly save them for big mutants like pseudo-giants. I'll think about it. I may not need it for Shadow of Chernobyl. When I do other mods, like, for example, Call of Chernobyl, one thing I like to do is, I'm just going to go over the hill. It's radioactive as hell, but it's a shortcut. One thing I like to do is keep a weapon with a grenade launcher because, you know, you run into more random enemies in Call of Chernobyl. It's just got more maps, it's more free play, it's more open. But in this, other than Bloodsuckers, there's not very many big monsters that you'll just run into in the wild. Pseudo-giants sometimes, but they're very rare, and they're still mostly just scripted. Okay, I'm going to save out here. I'm approaching the mercenary base. Oh, no. There is a controller around here somewhere. There is a controller around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Where is he? I think that's him. Come on, controller. I don't want this. I don't want to have to deal with this while I'm fighting mercenaries. Oh, I ain't having a controller around when I don't know where he is. Is that him? It's gotta be him. Yep. He's in there somewhere. There he is. So difficult. At least he's out of the house now in the open. Eventually he'll get into range where his psi attack will affect me. Oh, don't go hide back there. You bastard. Oh, I hate psi mutants. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, he's behind the house, so he's going to come around over here. Is he? Come on, you fool. This is taking up too much time. Being all cautious with the controller when what I really should be doing is running up to him with my knife. Yeah, there he is. Or grenades. There. Trying to be all fancy, trying to be cautious, and really just Throw caution to the wind and get up on him. Okay. We've had our little diversion. We've had our fun. We've had our fun. Now it's back to work. Murdering people. Crouch down, do my quick save. And you look like you're the first one to go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Now, this isn't really the best for me, because they can see through bushes. And I cannot. Damn it, I lost track of which one was my crosshair for a second there. I suppose I could get a little closer. They all seem like they're hiding out back there somewhere. But this is part of how the combat in Stalker works. You just kind of be cautious. Intermittently cautious and reckless. I wonder if I can shoot that out. Nope. That's stupid. Shoot lights out in Metro. Ah, there we go. It's 2 down. I think there's at least 3 or 4 over there. Anyone else? Though I could be mistaken about that. I'd just be surprised to find out that there's just 2. Do a quickie. Sprint on up a little close. Yep, there's still at least 1 left. Come on, buddy. No. You're gonna shoot at me like that? Ineffectively? I guess that's your prerogative. I have 1 more back there somewhere. Where are you? I bet he's right back there in the corner. Let's be cautious. Let's be careful. I'm probably still going to get killed. That's alright. Death teaches us something. Right over there. I don't know why I can't bring up any of my grenades. There. No, didn't work. Panicked him. Good to know you, pal. Oh, what is this? I'll take the scope. I got some spare room to carry some things back. And here we go. There's the unique one. What's this? Another one. He had an artifact. Alright. Yet another one. He had a stash location. And this guy. Alright. Cool. Got some stuff. I got some loot to sell. My carry weight is still nice and low. I am good. Let me check my map up here and see where these stashes popped up. I still got one up here. I'll get that later. Looks like there's no stash in Wild Territory. Looks like I got a couple stashes there in Red Forest when I eventually... Oh, a few. Oh, nice. Those are good stashes, too. Alright. I won't spend too much time looking at the map. It's a bad habit of mine in games like this. I love maps. I will stare at maps. I like just... I don't know, I just like figuring out in my head exactly how it's structured, how it's all pieced together, how it's all connected. I just like maps. I think they're cool. But when it comes to any game that has a map, I kind of just wind up sitting there staring at it for ages and ages and ages. I am getting cooked, running over this hill. I'm glad I have minus 30 radiation. Call of Chernobyl, that hill is not nearly as radioactive, nor nearly as deadly. In fact, there's a couple camps on top of that hill. I think it uses the army warehouses from Clear Sky, the second game in the series. Call of Chernobyl is a mod that took a bunch of the levels from all 3 Stalker games and pieced them together into one giant cohesive universe. And there's no real story. It stripped down all the story elements, although there's some generic kind of quests to kind of lead you from one area to another. But other than that, it's just kind of a big free play mod. And so anytime I reference Call of Chernobyl, it's kind of the most current incarnation of a lot of Stalker traits, a lot of Stalker just trappings and styles and all that. And just because it manages to have so many levels and so many elements from all the other games, it kind of serves as like a major, I guess representative would be a good word. It is very representative of what the games could be today if you had a AAA studio actually go and hammer out a big storyline for a world that big with that many variables, that many specific elements. Hello, Veronin. Here for the job. Yep, another Venturas. Alright, these other ones kill zombies, kill fleshes, kill bandits. I kill plenty in this game. But as you see, this got me yet another Venturas. So I have 3 of my endgame rifles ready to go. So let's go do a couple more side quests. Probably revolving around finding weapons, because I don't really want to do many where I kill other stalkers. Those get me some of the best artifacts, but they're I need a job. Yeah, he wants me to kill a Freedom Stalker. I don't want to do that yet. I can get really, really friendly with Freedom to just to kind of make it okay. Oh, those scopes sell for nothing. Again, in Call of Chernobyl, scopes sell for a good chunk of change, so it's actually a better idea to take the scopes off of weapons, sell the scopes, and leave the weapons behind in a lot of cases. Wrenched, I don't need you. There is the military armored suit. That is the maximum suit. I mean, its anomaly protection is not nearly, well, I shouldn't say not nearly as good. It's still really, really good. It's not as good as the 99M, because the 99M's anomaly protection is excellent, and excellent bullet and explosion protection as well. But the armored suit is still pretty good anomaly protection, and 70 explosion and 55 bulletproof protection. It's a good step up from what the science suit does. It also weighs 5 kilograms more. Which is why I save it for the end game, because I'm not bringing loot back from the end of the game. So the amount of weight I usually save, about 5 kilograms, to haul back a little bit of loot, is going to be used up for just being armored as all hell. The other option for an endgame armor is an exoskeleton, but that has the downside of you can't sprint. And if you've heard me through any of this playthrough, you know that I like sprinting. And its anomaly protection is even lower than the armored suit, but the explosion and bulletproof, if I recall correctly, is a lot higher. So it's an even more of a trade-off. But I'm going to stop staring at this screen because that's not very interesting. He wants me to go kill a Freedom Stalker, and before I would even do that, I would have to do a bunch of side quests for Freedom to get my reputation up with them. So then if you kill a stalker from freedom, you lose reputation, but it doesn't put you down into enemy territory. It puts you down into neutral. So what I'll do is I will go talk to Barkeep, see if he has any, or somebody, or a few of the people around the bar here, see if they have anything to get me to find a gun for them. You have a job? No, nothing at the moment. What about you, pal? Need a job? Do something for me? Weapon of the prospective dutier. Alright, I'm up for it. He's going to give me a slug. Alright. And I believe that's one of the guns that I already have. Yes, if you look on my mini-map up there, you can see the purple marker over at my, what has been my usual stash through this playthrough. Out of my way, you fool. Out of my way, you joik. Oh, now I'm pinned. Now I'm pinned. Get away from me. Damn it, dude. I'm just going to stop recording right here really quick. And he walked away a second after I stopped recording. AI, don't do that. Alright. So I still have a good Ventores. I will unload you. Put you in the box. And let's see, weapon of the prospective duty. Or was it the storming Abacan? It was. That was the weapon I found in the Agroprom underground, I think. Or when I raided the bandit base in Dark Valley. I don't know. Anyway, here for the job. Cool, he gave me a slug. Do you have any more jobs? He has no more jobs. What about you? What do you got for me here? And useful for a rookie? Need a job. Kill the traitor? No, I'm not doing any kill stalker jobs at the moment. What did you hear? The monolith is nuts. Yes, yes, yes. Random side chat. Missing stalkers. I need a job. He wants me to kill Master Stalker. He's out in... What about you? I can do the kill the soldier quest. That's the guy down in Agropom, but let's see, do you have anything worthwhile? I'll sell you my slug. I don't need it. Trade. Okay. Alright. Okay, looking over at my time, I can see that I'm kind of going a little over. It's about that time. I think I'm going to go deposit a couple of these random knickknacks back in my inventory. I don't need you, and I don't need spring, but I'm not going to sell it because it's kind of a unique artifact. And let's bring back some of my shotgun shells here. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. I'm going to decide what to do next episode. I might do some more side quests. We'll figure it out. But thank you for joining me. This is cool running around and showing you off the Bloodsucker village. I'm Darren the Hermit. I hope I see you again next time. Have a great one.